I think this matter. Should wait for Saidi to tell everyone personally.
Who called the reporters?
It was Miss Tang.
Lucy, CEO of Dai Group.
CE, everyone, is quite concerned about your marriage. I think you should tell everyone.
Daddy, how could you abandon Mommy and me?
Doudou, Tong Nu and her son.
Little boy, where did you come from? Are you mistaken? Mr. Liu has a son? How is that possible? CE, what's going on?
Kid. I'm not your dad.
Daddy, you, because of this woman, old and ugly, you're abandoning Mommy and me. Are you blind?
Little boy,
Daddy's going to marry a tigress.
Don't be silly, little boy.
The film was translated and
where did this
narrated
wild
by
child
M.
come from
Media.
causing trouble here? Security, get him out of here. Mr. Liu, is this your illegitimate child? Will your wedding with Miss Tang still go ahead?
I never said I was going to have a wedding.
CE,
If there's a next time, get out of Lu Corp.
I'm so awesome.
what are you looking at? Get out. Why is it you?
Sister, long time no see.
You're not dead. You did all this, didn't you? You found that child too, didn't you?
6 years. All of this has just begun. My dear sister, we have a long road ahead of us. Good son, the show's over, time to go.
Where do you want to go?
It's over.
Where is this?
Get out.
I'm sorry. Someone is chasing me outside. I'll just hide for a bit.
You're a prostitute.
I'm not a prostitute.
This room is empty. How about here? This is Mr. Lu's room. Then let's check other rooms.
I told you someone was chasing me. It's all right now. I'm leaving. What do you want?
You look familiar. Have I met you somewhere before?
What are you doing?
What are you doing here?
CE, why is she here? You shameless little bitch.
It hurts.
Enough. She just went to the wrong room.
Impossible. CE, this woman definitely has an ulterior motive. Even that wild child. This must be Tang Nuaner's doing. This bitch's trap. No, I can't let CE know that I have something to do with this bitch. CE, you have to believe me.
The
This
film
woman's
was
motive is
translated
definitely not
and
pure.
narrated
Miss,
by M. Media.
You've really got it wrong. I went to the wrong room. I'll leave immediately. I'm so sorry. Please don't misunderstand. I'm sorry. Tang Yu. The show has just begun.
CE, I'm sorry. I didn't intentionally call the reporters today. I just really want to be with you.
Stop with these little tricks. If I find out again, I won't hesitate to change the Lu family's wife.
The The wife of the Liu family. Can only be me. I have to think of a way. Mommy, she's back. That bitch, she's not dead. Then the child beside her is... Don't worry,
Your grandson isn't even born yet.
you ungrateful child. You have the nerve to say that. I don't have a grandson. Whose fault is it? A 30-year-old man. Still doesn't have a child. Not even an illegitimate child. Those who know you say you're virtuous. Those who don't know might think you're all show and no go.
Grandma Lou, what does all show and no go mean?
It means someone looks
The film
impressive.
was translated and
But is inadequate in certain
narrated by
areas.
Media.
Mommy,
Mommy will be so happy to know this information. Grandma, don't be angry. Your son is useless. I'll be your grandson from now on.
My precious darling. My heart melts when I see you. How could I be angry?
Mommy. Don't overdo it.
You unfilial child. You just have to make me angry, don't you?
Mommy. The heart is on the left side.
Sweetie, go upstairs first.
Tanju.
Are you trying to scare my sweetie again?
Mommy. I suddenly remember I have something to deal with at the company. We'll talk when you get back. Doudou's father passed away unexpectedly. His mother is a kindergarten teacher. Doudou was born on May 26th. No. If it really was that night, he should have been born in August. That's 3 months off. It's still not right. Then why did Tanju's bracelet end up on Doudou?
Mommy, I'll tell you a secret. That fake daddy can't have babies.
I can't tell. So handsome yet he's no good.
Scolding me.
No. This petty man. It was just a spilled cup of coffee.
Assistant Tang, put it on. The banquet is about to begin.
That was on purpose.
2 minutes for you. There's 1.5 minutes left.
Hey,
I don't mind helping you change clothes.
you go out. The thing is,
Speak.
can I get a waiter? I can't get this zipper down. I can't take it off. How did you get in here? Mr. Liu, you should leave.
I think I've seen that red mole somewhere
The film
before.
was translated
Damn
and
it.
narrated
What
by
abstinent
Media.
CEO? Clearly a lecherous rogue.
At your neck.
Mr. Liu, don't push it. I'd go through fire and water for my company. But I'm a performer, not a prostitute.
With your figure. Which man would be interested? Conceited.
You.
Banquet hall.
Mr. Liu is here. Who's that with him? So beautiful. Never seen her before. Wasn't Tang Yu supposed to be Mr. Liu's female companion? What's... See Yi. When did she become your personal assistant?
When I hire someone, do I still need your permission?
That's not what I meant. I'm worried. You're being deceived by her. Her motives last time were pure. And the previous banquet. Didn't I attend with you?
I remember our banquet this time. Didn't seem to invite you.
See you can't do this to me.
Director Tang, everyone is looking.
No need for your fake kindness. Don't think I don't know what you're thinking. I'm telling you. You just wait.
Tanyo I.
Mr. Liu, you was just being immature. I'll have a good talk with her. Don't take it to heart. Mommy. This time, we must ruin her. Don't worry, Mommy has already arranged it. Mr. Lee has already agreed. This time, it will definitely be foolproof. As long as she...
Mr. Liu, can I move around freely?
Don't cause trouble.
Don't worry, I definitely won't cause you any trouble.
Isn't it good to be alive? Why did you have to come back?
Why did I come back? Don't you know better than anyone?
I could kill you 6 years ago. I can still kill you 6 years later.
Tang Yu, I'm no longer the Tang Wana of 6 years ago. Do you think I'll be afraid of you?
You don't think that by joining Lu Corp, you can climb up to CE. I'm telling you. I will definitely marry CE. And I will also definitely become Lu Corp's young mistress.
Is that so?
Don't think I don't know. That bastard is yours, isn't it? You tell me. What if I told CE about what happened 6 years ago? Will he even look at you again?
You're welcome to try.
You? Alright, we're all family. Why resort to violence? Nooner, since you're back. Then come home and stay. Drink this glass of wine. Let's consider everything from the past, as erased.
Come home and stay. You'd be so kind. Or is there something added to this wine?
Of course not. If you don't believe me, I'll drink it first. Isn't this Tang Warner? Went off again to have a secret meeting with some random guy. How dare you come back? Mr. Liu's female companion secretly meets with a random man. Mr. Liu has been involved in a lot of gossip lately. Hey everyone, come take a look. It's this woman. To climb the social ladder. Stalked CE. Trying to get into CE's bed. Who knows what method she
The
used?
film was translated and
Got into Lu Corp.
narrated by M.
Now attending the banquet. And yet, still doesn't forget to secretly meet with men to climb up. Tang Warner. You're truly shameless. What's wrong? There is nothing more to say. Before I don't say that man's name. You better get out of this banquet.
Miss Tang, why are you so sure I went to a secret meeting with a wild man?
From the beginning of the banquet until now. Such a long time. What have you been doing?
Can't I go out for some fresh air?
Go out for some fresh air. Then let's see. If you really went out for fresh air. Mr. Lee, she still won.
I can't believe that woman is already middle-aged, yet she still knows how to play.
Impossible.
Hotel suite.
Hey, Mr. Lee. Why are you drunk so early? Look who this is.
I miss you so much.
Get in there.
Come on.
It's me.
Ji Chunfing. You have your day today. Do you like this gift, sister?
It's you.
Yes. You were lucky to escape this time. Next time. It may not be sure.
Warner,
Tang Yu, why are you doing this to me?
are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sure Yu didn't do it on purpose.
Let's go.
See you.
Aren't you embarrassed enough? You did this.
What is Mr. Liu saying? Strange, it's only been a short while. And he's already asleep. Why isn't there any sound? Isn't Doudou usually very noisy?
Ton Warner,
Mr.
The
Liu,
film was translated
what tricks are you trying to
and
pull now?
Narrated by
I just-
Media.
Drank too much. Do you still want me to arrange a guest room for you?
is that okay? If so, I can sneak in to see Doudou tonight.
Ton Warner,
Young master, could you and this young lady keep it down a bit?
Butler,
I understand. Young people, it's normal to be full of vigor. It's just that the young master is asleep. I'm afraid I'll wake him up.
Doudou is asleep. Then I'll take my leave. I went too far tonight. If I don't run, this dog of a man will secretly kill me.
Butler, please arrange it.
Hey, that butler. Mr. Liu has had too much to drink. Help him upstairs to rest. Good night, Mr. Liu. Do you still like this gift?
Ton Warner and Ton Yu. Did you know them before? Kid, stop pretending to be asleep. I know you're awake. I'm asking you, where did you get this sandalwood bead on you? No one will come to save you. Hurry up and tell me.
My mommy. I picked it up from the trash can. I picked it up when I was little. Uncle, do you want to see the beads? You can just take it.
Let me ask you. Do you know Ton Warner and Ton Yu?
If Uncle doesn't want the beads, then forget it. Doudou doesn't know any Yu or Nuan. Doudou wants to sleep. Mommy said, if I encounter a problem, avoid it if I can.
This kid. How is he a bit like me when I was young? Sleep well. Investigate who caused the trouble at the banquet.
Where's he? I'm here to see him. Where is he?
Young master just woke up. He's upstairs. I'll take you there.
What are you talking about? Mr. Lee's enthusiasm for you last night. Everyone saw it. You should be thanking me. After all, Mr. Lee's bed isn't something just anyone can climb into.
You. Why did I just die when I fell? You bitch. You and that dead old thing. You're such an ungrateful wretch. And that little bastard. I'll kill him sooner or later. You dare hit me. Disrespectful.
Ji Chunfeng, I'm warning you. If you dare touch Doudou, I will not spare you. And my grandma. And the Tang family that you and your daughter gave to the Lu Corp. This debt. Remember, I will settle it bit by bit.
Ji Chunfeng. You old hag.
Mrs. Lee.
halfway in the grave, still trying to seduce my man. I'm so angry. Let's see what I do to you when I catch you. Who are you? What's your relationship with that old bitch? What's your relationship? Are you her daughter?
I'm Mr. Liu's assistant. I have nothing to do with Mrs. G. Her daughter is Director Tang. She should be in the office now.
What bullshit, Director Tang? A family of shameless things. Let's see what I do to you when I catch you. How I'll deal with you.
Tang Yu, let's see if you have such good luck this time.
What's all the noise? Do you not want to work here anymore? Get out if you don't want to work. Get out. I'll show you who's getting out. Mrs. Lee.
CEO's office.
I'm the future Mrs. Liu. Let go of me, somebody help. It's all Tang Wanner's fault. That bitch ruined me. It's her. I'll make her life a living hell. I heard it's because her mommy, at the banquet, put on a live porno show. The sounds were disgusting. Really. No wonder Mrs. Lee is so angry. But isn't she the future boss's wife? What if Mr. Liu? Bullshit boss's wife. She's nothing and knows nothing. She really thinks she's something. If some big boss married her. I'd wear a bikini, walk around the building. Let's see if she dares to be arrogant again. What did you say? Ji Chunfang was drugged. Yes. My mommy was framed. It's all Tang Wanner's fault. If she hadn't drugged my mommy, this wouldn't have happened. Please don't be fooled by her. Why would she do this? Because she's jealous. I'm Siyi's fancy. That's why she wants to frame me. Yes, she just wants to frame me. And everyone knows about my relationship with Siyi. I'm about to become Mrs. Liu. Then, I'll have everything I want. That Tang Wanner is just jealous. That's why she did this. You're not lying to me. I swear. I'm definitely not lying to you. And my relationship with Siyi. Why would I do this? The main thing is you're so gullible. Making such a big fuss about this. Does Siyi know? If he's unhappy? Ends the cooperation with the Lee family. You better be telling the truth.
Film was translated
I'm gonna find Mr. Liu
and
now.
narrated by M.
You wait.
Media.
Tang Wanner? I'll ruin you.
Mr. Liu, guess what? The surveillance footage from the night of the banquet is corrupted, and we still haven't found out who did it.
Corrupted. Can't find anything at all.
Yes, we can only see Mrs. G, Miss Tang and Director Tang drinking. Then while they were drinking, Miss Tang seemed to get drunk. And then Mrs. G helped her out. I can't see the back. Mr. Liu, Mrs. Lee came early this morning. She's waiting in your office now.
What is she doing here?
It is said that she couldn't find Mrs. G, so she had to come and find Director Tang to cause trouble.
Mommy, will you come see me tonight? I miss Mommy so much.
Will you come tonight? I miss you too, baby.
Is the assistant so free these days?
No. I'll arrange work for her right now. I'll give her plenty to do.
Mr. Liu is here.
Mrs. Lee. What can I do for you?
Well, isn't this to give Mr. Liu an apology? I acted impulsively this morning and misunderstood Director Tang. I came here to apologize to you. We can't let this affect our cooperation.
Mrs. Lee. Good to know. If there's another time, I won't hesitate to terminate our cooperation.
Yes. I promise. There will absolutely not be a next time. It seems that what Tang Yu said is true. This Mr. Liu values Tang Yu. He really does.
Mr. Liu, your documents.
Okay, put them there.
Vixen.
How did Mrs. Lee's attitude change?
And Mr. Liu, your assistant knows quite a lot.
What do you mean?
Mr. Liu, don't you know? That day at the banquet, My dead husband. And that Ji Chang thing, it was all her doing. A woman with such a scheming mind. Can't stay by your side. She's jealous of Director Tang. Look at her, that vixen. Be careful, one day she climb into your bed.
Okay, I'll go tonight. I miss you too, baby.
How did you know?
Mr. Liu,
Come here.
do you have any instructions, Mr. Liu? Mr. Liu, this is the office. What's going on?
Aren't you going to explain? Why were you at Mr. Lee's door last night?
I was drunk last night. I only remember Mrs. G helping me, and then walking to a door. Mrs. G rushed in, and I was locked out.
That's it.
That's it. I'm definitely not lying. If you don't believe me, you can check with your resources. I'm sure you can find out. The hallway video, Tang you will never release. This one photo doesn't prove anything. Mr. Liu, if you don't have anything else, I'll leave now.
Tang Nuaner, you won't be arrogant for long.
Is that so? I'm waiting. You said
The
Mr.
film
Liu
was
will like
translated and
you now like
narrated
this
by M. Media.
ghostly appearance. Mr. Liu, my bracelet from yesterday seems to have been dropped at your place.
Tell the secretary to buy one.
That's a relic my mommy left me. It must be found. Promised my baby son. I must go see him tonight. I have to go even if it means losing face.
Aren't you tonight?
What did you say?
Follow me.
Hey,
Doudou. Why are you so enthusiastic today?
I saw a beautiful sister next to Uncle. I'm a little curious.
he's my son, all right. Look how clever he is.
Where's the old lady?
Pretty Grandma went out. She'll be back in a while.
All right. Her bracelet fell off at home. Help her find it.
Okay.
Hey, no need. I'll find it myself.
I'll do it. I'll help Pretty Sister find it.
Whatever. No obvious father-son relationship. Who delivered the things?
I delivered them personally.
Besides you. Does anyone else know about this?
Probably not.
Okay, I got it.
Mommy, when are you picking me up?
Find a chance to say goodbye to them tonight. Say goodbye and I'll pick you up tomorrow.
By the way, Mommy, what do you think of Uncle Lou?
He's just so-so. Why do you ask?
I think he's interested in me. Do you think he wants to be my stepdad?
Oh my god, you're really thinking big.
Have you found it yet?
Found it. It accidentally fell under the sofa.
Then hurry up and leave. Are you planning to stay the night?
The thing is, goodbye Mr. Liu. Bye Dodo.
My little darling. Why did you pack everything up?
Uncle Lou said he'll take me home tomorrow.
This bastard. No one is allowed to take you away without my permission.
I'll miss pretty grandma. But I've been out too long. Mommy misses me too. I'd better go home. I don't know if Uncle Lou will let me come again.
I didn't bully him.
You bastard, you're sending him away. And you say you didn't bully him.
He wanted to leave himself. What's that little brat up to now?
I don't care. Doudou is my grandson. He's not going anywhere.
Mommy. Your real grandson isn't even born yet. The paternity test results are right here. We have no father-son relationship.
You didn't lie to me.
Would I joke about something like this?
How could this be? Doudou and this rebellious child when they were young looked exactly alike. I don't care I have a connection with this child. Even if he's not my own, I'll acknowledge him.
Suit yourself.
I'll go to the company tomorrow.
Who is it? Let go of me.
Easy path. And rush headlong to your death.
Mr. Lee? What do you mean by this?
Miss Tang, Ji Chunfeng got into my bed that night. Was it you who set this up?
Mr. Lee, I don't understand what you're saying.
Miss Tang. I remember it very clearly. It was you who pushed her into my room. But it doesn't matter. This little face is so tender. That old woman is incompetent. Good for nothing. She failed twice, making me lose so much face.
Mr. Lee, what do you mean?
Spend a night with
The
me.
film was translated and
all of this
narrated
is yours.
by M Media.
Even Ji Chunfeng's debt. I'll waive it all.
Mr. Lee, you're joking. Someone like you. You can have anyone you want.
Take it. But I only want a little beauty like you. Come back.
Mr. Lee, I'm Mr. Lu's person. Aren't you afraid of Mr. Lu?
Using Lucy to pressure me. If you don't tell and I don't tell, how would he know? And do you think he'd go against the Lee family for a little assistant like you? You ungrateful little bitch. Damn woman. You got away again. The fiercer the more I like it.
Tang Yu. You again.
Damn bitch. She escaped again. Tang Nuoner. You're really lucky.
Tang Yu. 6 years. And you still only resort to these despicable tactics.
Who told you to leave? You're
What if I told Mr. Lu about your affair with Mr. Lee? Do you think you can still hold your position as Director Tang?
Do you have proof? Empty words are useless.
What does Doudou mean? Is he going to back me up?
What's this old fool up to now? Why would he bring this brat to the company? Why is he holding his hand? See, old madam, why are you here? Do I need to report to you? Of course not. Alright, the elevator's full. You take the next one. Come here.
Okay.
Is that the young master? He looks just like Mr. Lu. Could they be a family of 3? Keep your voice down. Director Tang is still there. Tang Nuoner, I'll kill you.
To me.
Translated
He's just a
and
child.
narrated
Let
by
him
M
go.
Media.
Let go.
Doudou. Mr. Liu, please save Doudou. He was taken by a van.
Hello. Pull up the underground parking lot surveillance footage immediately. Look for a van.
Mr. Liu, please save Doudou.
Take her to the hospital right away.
I'm fine, save Doudou. Please save Doudou.
Mr. Liu. The location was sent. The van has been found.
Let's go.
You're ungrateful bitch of a mother. Ungrateful bitch's mommy.
Clinic.
Doudou. How is Doudou?
Doudou hasn't woken up yet. Nwaner. Tun Nwaner and Doudou are actually mother and son. What is her purpose? Tun Nwaner. I really can't understand you more and more.
Mr. Liu. I don't understand what you mean.
So why did you hide your mother-son relationship with Doudou?
Mr. Liu, you.
Tan Yu, Ji Chun Feng, Mr. Li. Now there's also you and Doudou. What are you two up to? I don't care what you're doing. Don't let me catch you. Otherwise. Did you find anything?
Yes.
Hospital corridor.
The owner of the unregistered car died a week ago. Following this lead, the police discovered that these two robbers have 3 prior cases, all for money. The search has been expanded, but there's no trace of them.
No accomplices.
Not sure. The fire was too intense. All the evidence was burned.
Remember, this matter must be investigated fairly to get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nothing. The thing is, Madam instructed that you bring the young master and Miss Tang back to the house for a couple of days. Firstly, Madam wants to personally look after the young master. Secondly, she wants to thank Miss Tang in person. She also said, if you don't bring them back, you don't need to come back either.
All right. Understood.
Hello. What? They were rescued. I caught a cold last night and had a fever. I've been here on in 4 drip. I heard from the doctor that you burned your hand. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Doudou's asleep.
How could this happen? Who did this? Any leads?
Still investigating. You should go back and rest.
How did he survive?
Tang Yu, it was you. Just you wait.
What are you talking about? Are you crazy?
Why are you stopping me?
My grandson is in there. Why won't you let me in?
Let us in.
Get out of the way.
Mother Chin.
Nwaner?
Who are you?
Nuon Air. Don't you remember me?
Chinhousey, scoundrel.
6 years ago. I'm Doudou's father.
Doudou's father. Let me in.
Mommy,
You.
I really am Doudou's father. Look. Doudou looks exactly like I did as a child. This paternity test. This is proof.
Father-child paternity test report.
Impossible.
How is it impossible? Doudou is our Heoza's child. It's all here in black and white. How can this be fake? You woman, how cruel. You hid Doudou from me for 6 years. My poor grandson. Doudou. Doudou. My dear grandson.
Doudou, it's Daddy and Grandma, we finally get to see you. Doudou, I'm your dad.
What nonsense are you talking about?
Who's your grandson? You're not my dad. My dad isn't that ugly.
What's wrong with you, child? How dare you talk to your father like that? Your mommy is so beautiful. Is that how she taught you?
Crazy. Just a vixen? How could she possibly raise a child well? Where could she possibly take him?
How dare you? I'm talking about mommy. What kind of trash are you? You ugly old hag. Get out of here. Just wait until my uncle gets here. He'll throw you out.
You child. You're so ungrateful. Let go!
Don't go.
Let me go.
You. Hurt. To hurt. Mommy.
What are you doing? Assaulting people in broad daylight. I'm calling the police. Son. What are you doing?
You asked me what I'm doing. Stealing my man. You asked me what I'm doing.
Mr. Liu, I really am Doudou's dad. Look. You.
Get them out of here.
What's wrong, Mr. Liu?
Take Doudou away.
Okay.
How could you fall for that kind of trash? You're really desperate for a man, aren't you?
Tang Yu. It really was you behind this.
So does Lucy Yu suspect you? He doesn't have any proof yet. The hospital certificates are all printed. Don't expose me. I wasn't there last night. That's been taken care of, don't worry. As long as I insist. I was at the hospital the whole time. See, he won't suspect me. Besides, that brat's real father has shown
film
up.
was translated and
I don't believe
narrated by M.
he'll care about that mother and son. As long as C doesn't care about them. Crushing them will be as easy as crushing ants. Right. Tell this to kidnappers. To give them another 10 million. Have them take the blame for everything. Take all the blame. If they refuse. Otherwise, we're dead. You're right. But, just to be safe, you need to handle Lu Sai Yi quickly. Or get pregnant with his child.
How? Can't bear to part with your wild man. Want to go back to him.
Did this man eat gunpowder? Such a temper.
How scary. Is Mr. President jealous?
Go to the company.
Okay. President, slow down. Wait for me. He just woke up and heard the news that the kidnappers were caught. He rushed down here because he wanted to tell Miss Tang right away. But then I heard Such explosive news. Beside, that drug was put in something you ingested. So your investigation can focus on that aspect.
Okay, go ahead. Before I arrived yesterday, did anyone enter my office?
Only I was allowed. Director Liu from the finance department. Surveillance shows Director Tang also entered your office.
Tanya Yu ate her again. What did she go in there for?
Could it have been Director Tang who administered the drug? But why would she do that? About the kidnappers being caught, should we still tell Assistant Tang?
Have they been instructed?
No. These kidnappers a bunch of wicked criminals. They insist it was all about the money. There's no mastermind behind it.
Okay. I understand. Have the police block the news for now. And call Tong Warner up here.
Okay, Mr. Liu. Don't think too much, okay? Rest well. What you need now is rest. I'll handle these matters.
Mr. Liu, you wanted to see me.
The kidnappers were caught last night and confessed that they planned the kidnapping purely for money. The police notified us they're preparing to close the case.
That's impossible. If it was for money, why set the fire and kill someone? There's definitely a mastermind behind this. Tang Yushi.
You suspect Tanya Yu. What's the evidence? Why would she do such a thing?
No, I can't give him the recording. These conversations can't convict Tang Yu. What if he protects Tang Yu? Then everything I've done will be for nothing. Before I get conclusive evidence, I absolutely can't take any risks.
Is there nothing more to say?
I don't have any proof.
Is it that you don't have proof? Or you're unwilling to tell me?
Mr. Liu, are you all right?
Tong Warner. About last night. Is there anything you want to tell me?
Last night nothing happened between us.
So you're relieved?
Relieved? Does Mr. Liu think, shouldn't I have knocked you unconscious?
You suspect Tanya Yu but you have no proof. Then what's the reason?
If you really wanted to investigate with your methods, you would know the truth.
So you refuse to tell me, is that it?
If I told you, would you believe me?
Get out.
So you never suspected Tang Yu, is that so? What if I said she was the one who drugged you last night?
How do you know?
Mr. Liu, what happened?
Follow her closely. Report back to me constantly.
Damn it. Why are you back in this state?
The film
You didn't
was
reply to my messages all night.
translated and
I thought something
narrated
had
by-
happened.
What? Goal achieved. Still want to climb into my bed.
I don't.
Use me and then run. Ton water. All the advantages in the world. Can't let you take them all.
What do you want?
In broad daylight. Don't you know how to close the door? What if a child sees?
Mr. Liu, I'm sorry. These are my fault. It won't happen again. Doudou and I will leave immediately.
Seems like you found a better backer. This Xiao Yi. He's been behind the scenes, helping you investigate, right? Doudou's godfather. You're quite capable. Men keep coming one after another.
Are you here to see me make a fool of myself?
Ji Chunfing. For the past 6 years, did you ever think this day would come? You think that by taking all the blame on yourself, Tang knew you would be safe.
What else do you want to do? I did everything. It has nothing to do with her. If you have anything come at me...
Is that so? Wasn't it 6 years ago that Tang Yu impersonated me to become Lucy Yi's woman? Who was with Lucy Yi at the hotel? It was me. After Tang Yu kicked him out, she impersonated me to become Lucy Yi's woman. That's why you showed no mercy in putting me to death. 6 years later, you're afraid Lucy Yi will find out the truth. So you want to put Doudou and me to death. Only dead people can't reveal your conspiracy.
No. How did you know?
So it really is like this.
No. Let you two go. I did everything. I made her impersonate you. It was all my idea. It has nothing to do with her. Let her go. Let her go.
Let her go. Then who will let me go? Grandma. What should I do? I haven't gotten the Tang family back yet, but staying with Lucy Yi is too dangerous. What
film
if he
was
finds out the
translated
truth?
and
What if he
narrated
fights
by
me for
M
Doudou?
Media.
You've already confirmed. That Doudou is Lucy Yi's son.
Yes. Ji Chunfing admitted it.
So what are you going to do? Let Doudou acknowledge him. Or what?
No. Doudou can't acknowledge him. Old madam likes Doudou so much. What if she finds out that he's her grandson? What if she doesn't let me take Doudou away?
Have you considered marrying him?
Once the goal is achieved, you still want to crawl into my bed.
How is that possible? He doesn't like me.
Have you found out about Ziyi's background?
Yes. Zhao Yi has been developing his career in the United States. He returned 2 months ago. He has no employment history here. He owns a tech company overseas. Market value 30 billion. His domestic company was just established. I don't think he has no feelings for you. But expecting to see anything on that wooden face of his is also a struggle. Hello, Assistant Tang. Mr. Liu's wound is inflamed. Please come back as soon as possible. He won't let anyone else touch it.
How did it get inflamed so suddenly?
He accidentally knocked over his water glass.
Okay, I'll go back now.
Such a big CEO. Still playing this trick.
Mr. Liu, sorry for disturbing you for so long. I plan to take Doudou and leave. As for the assistant position, please find someone else.
Go where? To find that Ziyi.
It has nothing to do with Zhao Yi.
Nothing to do with him. You're leaving as soon as he arrives.
Old madam.
Good. Very good. If you want to leave, get out now.
Useless brat. Can't even give birth to a son. Can't even catch a wife. Still eating? Eat what?
Mr. Liu, the housekeeper, said. Old madam fainted.
Let's go. Mommy. How are you?
Can't you see? I'm dying.
What did the doctor say?
The doctor said. Old madam's anger has overwhelmed her heart. It's because she knew young Master Doudou was leaving. That's why she suddenly fell ill.
Mommy. They're determined to leave. Even if you're ill, it's no use. If they want to leave, let them go.
You scoundrel. If anyone's leaving, it's you. I want my grandson.
Mommy, are we going home today?
We can't stay at Grandma Lu's house. We have to go back to our own home.
Okay.
Mrs. Liu. I'm sorry.
This Lucy is nothing special.
The film was translated and
He actually
narrated
let you
by
out.
M Media.
Why do you still want to go find him? The Liu family has already removed your name. Can he accept you a second-hand good that I've played with?
It's all your fault. It's all your fault that Ziyi dislikes me.
I caused you harm. If it weren't for you and your daughter conspiring together to deceive me, urging me to touch Tang Yuan, would I have offended Ziyi? Making him dare to leave the Li family, unable to stay in Nanchang. I will settle this score with you. This face looks alright. This figure still has something to offer. Let me train you well. Maybe you can still fetch a good price.
No.
You be obedient. Help me earn a few more bucks. Maybe I'll treat you better. Don't think about running. I have plenty of tricks. Tang Yuan didn't come to work.
Has her work been handed over?
Assistant Tang said all the materials in the fairs have been handed over, refusing to come to work. Besides, Finance said this morning there was an account named Zhao Yi. Transferred Assistant Tang's penalty, and it's 5 times the amount.
Good. Very good. Anything else?
Just received news. Tang Yu was released from prison not long ago.
What?
This Ji Chunfeng is too meticulous. The police haven't found any evidence of Tang Yu's involvement in this series of events. There's no way they can only release her without charge. Mr. Liu, should we send bodyguards to protect the young master and assistant Tang?
Protect what? Someone is rushing to protect her. Do you still need to do this? Get out.
All right.
I'll give you 1 minute to get Xiao Yi out of the country.
It's so late the child is sleepy. How many times have I told you? Isn't this Mr. Liu?
Why are you here?
The old lady misses Doudou, so I'm taking him home.
Is it really the old lady who misses him? Or is it someone else who wants? Hold the child. Hurry up. My phone is vibrating. Slow down. Hello. All right. I have to go back quickly. I still have some things to do at my company. Take good care of the child.
Give me Doudou, Mr. Liu. It's too late to trouble you. I'll go back later. I'll let Doudou video chat with Madam. As for the Liu family, we won't go there yet. Your injury.
Found a wild man outside. You're so capable now.
What nonsense are you talking about?
Bad uncle dares to bully mommy. I'm going to kick
The
him out of
film
the
was
stepfather
translated
candidate pool.
and narrated by M Media.
Stepfather. Candidates. Who are they? Xiao Yi.
He's talking nonsense. Hey, Mr. Liu, what are you doing?
Lead the way.
No, it's too late. It's not convenient.
Is it really inconvenient? Or is there something in your house? It can't be seen by others.
Hey, you.
Where's his room? Pretend you don't see. Why aren't you getting me the gauze?
Mr. Liu, you should go back soon. Don't come again.
How much did Ziyi pay you? 10 billion or 30 billion?
What do you mean?
You can for him push me away again and again. Besides money. I can't think of any other reason. Or is he not at all Doudou's godfather? But the real father. You've been kept by him for a long time.
You.
How much did he offer? I'll give you 10 times that. Stay by my side and behave yourself. I won't hold the past against you.
Get out. Let me go.
I don't care who he is. But you remember this. If I ever find out he touched you, I'll make him pay.
Lucy Yi. Are you crazy?
You don't believe me. You can try.
Get out.
Where did you get that sandal would be?
My mommy. I picked it up from the trash.
Pregnant. I have a son. You bitch, heaven hasn't forsaken you. You're actually pregnant with a son. And it's mine. You better take good care of my precious son. If anything goes wrong, I won't spare you. Are you all right? I have a son.
You got guts. Did I arrive too late? It was you who brought this little bitch home.
Why are you here?
Do you even know your situation right now? The Lee family is about to disown you. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't even know where you are right now. You know what? Lucy could crush you with a flick of his finger. He could end your life just like that. You bitch. I thought you were easy to handle. But you're playing the fool, aren't you? You tricked me before. And now you've gotten yourself pregnant. Your mother went in. You're still restless. A leopard can't change its spots. You? What about you? You dare fight me for a man. You've got some nerve. You think you're the Tang family's eldest daughter. Now it's good. The whole of Nanchang knows about your good deeds.
Wife, don't be angry. I have my reasons for doing this. Have you forgotten? Before we didn't have any children. The old man wanted to give the shares to the second son. Can we give him that much money? Let her give birth to the child. Otherwise the name will be under your name.
Is that what you really think?
Of course.
Good.
The
You take
film
good
was
care of yourself first.
translated and
I'll deal with you
narrated
later.
by Media.
You want me to give birth to this child? Dream on.
Mr. Liu. I asked the hacker to check again. The hotel records from 6 years ago. Guess what? I found that the hotel colluded with Tang Yuyu. Back then, they deleted Assistant Tang's footage of entering and exiting the hotel, so that Tang Yuyu could impersonate Assistant Tang. What do you think about this? I'm sorry, Mr. Liu. I didn't do my job while I accept the punishment.
The woman from 6 years ago was Ton Warner.
Yes. Madam is here.
Mommy. So, Doudou is really my son. You pushed me away again and again for him. I can't think of any other reason besides money. Or maybe he's not even Doudou's godfather, but his father. Have you been kept by him all along?
You.
What have I done?
How much bad karma did I create in my past life to have given birth to such a scoundrel to anger me? You even brought your own son home and then drove him away. You're such a big CEO. That Tang you has her scheming written all over her face, and you act like you can't see it. I don't think you should hold this position anymore. Just give it to my grandson. Not even a child can see it clearly.
Ton Yuyu, what have you been hiding from me? Even the paternity test could be tampered with by you. This time, I don't care what method you use. You must get rid of her completely.
It's all your fault. You're the ones who made me like this. Tang Nguyen'er, you and your little bastard. Go to hell together?
Lucy Yi.
Go. Are you alright? Where's Doudou?
Uncle Lou.
Don't be afraid. Dad. Uncle is here.
Then none of you can run.
This lunatic. It's going to explode.
see Yi. When the police arrived, Tang Yu was already beyond recognition. She no longer poses any threat. The police also said that it was Mr. Lee who bailed her out. Mr. Lee has also been convicted. When will you wake up?
Mr. Liu suffered a severe forehead injury, resulting in intracranial bleeding, coupled with the severe burns to his lower back, an entire spine from the explosion. His current condition is quite critical. As for when he'll wake up, we can't be certain yet.
What happened?
Several shareholders found out about the CEO's accident. These unscrupulous people want to divide up the CEO's shares.
How could this happen? What should we do now?
It should be fine. The old madam is already there. But I have a bad feeling about this.
Media.
The madam told me to bring the young master over. You see,
Doudou. But he's not part of the Liu family. All right.
It is reported that Liu Xi, CEO of Liu Corporation, transferred all his assets to the young master of the Liu family 3 days ago. The old madam of the Liu family personally confirmed today that the young master is Mr. Liu's biological son. The young master now holds 73% of Liu Corporation's shares. In addition, Liu Corporation has transferred Tang Corporation, which it acquired 6 years ago, to Miss Tang Nuonair and provided Tang Corporation with a subsidy of 10 billion.
You're awake. Do you know Doudou is your son? Why did you do this? Now neither Liu Corporation nor Tang Corporation belong to you.
This is what I owe you and your son.
The old madam is happy to know you're awake. Happy. She took the young master on a trip abroad. The old madam also said the housekeeper is on vacation, so she wants to ask Miss Tang to take care of Mr. Liu for a few days. After all, Mr. Liu was injured because of you. The young master also said that regarding the company, he won't show up. So Mr. Liu, you need to recover well.
Nuonair. What my son says. Of course, have to listen to.
Your son.
My dear grandson, are you satisfied with your stepfather?
No.
Real dad, are you satisfied?
Not bad, not bad. Still needs more observation.
Why are you back so soon? Is everything all right at the company?
Who knows which bored person has nothing better to do than stir up trouble. But I've already taken care of it. By the way, now that this matter is settled, shouldn't you come back to America with me?
Tang Nuonair. Time for your medicine.
Hey! This. Mr. Liu is always like this. Logically, the injury you sustained this time is because of the injury our Nuonair suffered. On behalf of both mother and son, I thank you. Secondly, I should be the one applying your medicine.
No need.
What's this now? Mr. Liu is a grown man. Is a bit shy.
No.
Let's go. Let's get out of here. Go.
Are you really going back to America? Doudou is my son. I won't allow him to call that tail-faced guy his dad. I admit I was a bit out of line before. I was wrong. I apologize. I won't let you go with him.
What are you doing? There are people outside.
I'm so screwed. I came all this way to worry about her. Hey! Aren't you here to steal Miss Tang? Who's stealing her? See this? Married. No wonder you're just a secretary. I can afford a gold ring too.
So, Xiaoyi is already married.
Yes.
You two have been ganging up to provoke.
Cheap dad. Can't handle mommy. Doudou won't call you daddy.
Wanna tell me. What should I do if the child doesn't recognize me?
I can't do anything about that. He's always had a mind of his own.
Then what
Film
about
was
this?
Translated
I'll
and
buy him all the toys he
narrated by
likes.
Media.
Have you forgotten that you're penniless now?
Then what should I do? From now on you'll have to rely on me, supported by his wife and son. You wouldn't have the heart to let me end up on the streets, would you?
I would.
Heartless.
Your injury hasn't healed yet. What do you want?
To do what? Adults do, of course.
Don't do anything rash.
I can't help myself.
You still have an injury on your waist.
Try it tonight. And you'll see.
Mommy, I'm back.
Go downstairs and play with Grandma. Daddy and Mommy are busy right now. Go.
This dry wood and raging fire has finally ignited. Housekeeper, quickly make some turtle soup for your young master to replenish him.
Yes, Grandpa housekeeper. Give my daddy to extra servings. He needs major nourishment.
Whether it nourishes or not. Why don't you try again?
No.